Welcome back, guys, to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country, where Malos' target has been revealed very brazenly by himself, as we now head to the Tornan capital ahead of us, Olesco, which I had to bring up the lovely thing underneath to try and remember the name. However, we've got like a large sprawling expanse to explore a little bit more. Side quest wise, we've only got like kind of driver things to do and all that, which we should get on the way, which is why I'm controlling Addam currently, because of course we need to hit some smashes to get some combos done. However, there's a treasure chest up here, so first I'll grab this. The looting of the treasure chest and gain some night vision ×2, in case we want some extra accuracy at night. Not that I've seen having too much trouble at hitting at this point in time. There was, of course, also the respawn.
What have we got here?
A scrappy times. So we'll take some high vis wire, just in case. Hello, Brogan. What are you doing nowadays? As we now head back out into the world, I think we need to kill some Armus of a certain type still. But I don't think it's the herbs Armu. I think it's the more offensive variety of Armu. And avoid gigantic snake monsters.
Makes a fine ally.
It's usually quite good to avoid gigantic snake monsters. But really, it's to head on up there. To be honest, most of the quests we can do now is just by continuing onwards. I think that's the type of Addam we need to kill.
Down to business.
So let's go. Battle time. First battle of the session. Now, we're looking for other people to get launches and whatnot. So we'll hope for a break over there. Well, there's the topple. And there's the smash. So that's one of them. Right, we should be able to get a third stage blade combo off this as well. But to be honest, was I supposed to get a fourth one? I do not know. As a Geon gets rolling tide. It's hard to kind of keep track on what I'm supposed to be doing at any one point in time with everyone's kind of quests and all that. So that should be one of the smashes we needed for the quest. But most importantly, it was just unlocking yet another tier of a Geon's affinity chart. Which, to be honest, Aegeon and Brigid are the ones that are lagging behind a little bit. Just due to our getting them a little bit later.
Sharper with each day.
So what else do we still need to do? Use specials, basically. Raising affinity, which a lot of that can be done anyway. So a lot of this is separate. Brigid, you need to kill anything? Slade X on Rackham Moor. I think we've actually been walking past them. So X are, of course, the guys right at the door over here. So let's go get, well, this is Rackham Moor. That's what we're after. An X. So let's get Brigid's one done. And we can see on from there.
I am honored to fight at your side.
I didn't really want to start with that, actually, when I think about it. It's gonna break soon. Oh, I didn't get my launch on at all in time. I really should have not used my abilities at the time I did. That's for sure. Oh wow, we've just been knocked down repeatedly. Technically, I'd love to, oh yeah. We got the break, we need a topple. There's topple. Phew. Okay, there's a follow-up chance. We got further driver coaching done in the meantime too. And we defeated the 2 Slade X at the same time. So that works out. Now, who do we actually have to give in the blade combo quest to? That's the question in of itself. I can't remember who at this point in time. So let's go into our quest log and say we've done that. Right, Roly Poly is who we need to go to, and he is in a letter. Are you the guy up here? Oh, there you are. Oh ho! Roly Poly knew we not wrong bad friends. You would hit nail on head. Congratulations on completing test with flying marks. Roly Poly not need to see battle by own self to recognize look of triumph on faces of friends. I'm just that good. As a reward for passing trial, Roly Poly give friends choice info about deliver combos straight from Nopon's mouth. Did friends know that some monsters have tendency to inflict topple on monsters' own selves? Yes. This is reaction to monsters using own big moves. Can anticipate force and so end up flat on the ground. But lucky for drivers, that perfect time to butt in with launch and smash. Fighting is all about using openings. Well, roly-poly have to admit, friends really blast test out of water. It's sure sign of growth as drivers. But final call will have to be made after consult with Blade of Roly-poly. Roly-poly show friends lack for nothing. Alrighty then, should all be prepped soon. So come back in while and can talk business. So it sounds like I actually have to complete Roly-poly's Blaze quest before I can actually get something else here.
Happy conclusion.
So that sucks. I'll take some spiked pauldrons though. Right, quest update for further driver stuff. Which now is to report back to Kurgani. So we must have got that done as well. Hey, I don't mind a little bit of fast travel back and forth. If it's going to get me some nice rewards and complete a long quest chain. He says long loosely though. Lasham Cove. Let's go. Look down that loading thing every time we go.
Quite
It's
the voyage.
different.
Right. Where shall we head to
This
next?
takes me back.
Well, first of all, we should just grab some fruit because it's here. Or veg. Right then, Kurgani. I think we've done yours as well. Frankly, I'm amazed. I knew you were good, but I really thought that last part would be too much for you. It's just too much for me. Nobody's even come close to the level of skill you command. Why, thank you. I'm going to let Roly-poly make the final decision, but I'm convinced they'll take a liking to you. We've arranged to rendezvous in the region of Aletta in Torna. Drop by when you have time, and we can sort things out from there. Well then, be seeing you. Hey, Fairy Blade coaching's done. Did I just get it on that
Mission
one guy?
accomplished, then.
More or less. So we got Blade Combo Boost.
What have we got here?
I'll take some more machine parts, because I think they're what I'm kind of lacking at this point in time. And then we get back over again. I really want to check out what that is. I know it's a slightly higher level area, but still. Let's get to Aletta. And see if Roly-poly and Kurgani are together. The remix of the old music.
A hop, skip, and a jump later.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay
What have we
vigilant.
got here?
See, this looks like an area that I could get down some kind of secret treasure.
Onwards to mail.
Or die horribly. I think they should build more of that barrier on, to be honest, as PJ's gives us a sub. Thank you very much! Right, so they're in region of Aletta, Roly-poly and Kurgani. This is Aletta. So the question is, where's Roly-poly? And where's Kurgani? Krogane? What would you call him? Kurgani. Have they even come here? Or was he trying to give me a lead into this area? Then he meets up with the Blade. I probably should have paid attention more to what a certain other person said, to be fair. Mr. Blade Driver. So I'm going to move on and hope that they're somewhere ahead of us at this point in time. And if not, I'm sure we can come back here. It's not a problem. To be honest, it might only appear in the daytime. I don't know. He says, with Roly-poly being right here. Plus, if we look on the fast travel map, we would probably see a fast travel bit too. So let's get out there. He says, realizing that he's got to do something before he does anything else. There we go.
I'll make good use of this.
Gotta keep unlocking those skill parts. Keep our characters at the zenith of their power at all times. Let's go down the road and over the Lett Bridge finally. I'm not going to jump off randomly, don't mind me. I like not jumping off randomly into nothingness.
This takes me
But when they
back.
give a
Nature
little
makes
bit
a
of fence
fine
like that,
ally.
just empty, it makes you wonder. That's what I say. It makes you wonder. Like, should I be going that way? Is there a way to get a treasure chest down there? It's one of those blooming bee nests. Well, I saw a treasure chest way up and over here.
What have we got here?
So, of course, I'm going to go for that. Nothing's going to jump out and try to kill me. Oh, we got some turquoise chips. Hey, any extra goodies is good by me. I'm not going near that beehive anytime soon. No sirree, Bob. Excuse me, big guy. We'll come back and kill you later. Discretion is the better form of valor, so they say. As we find ourselves...
This is new.
Another
Place
thing.
would make a perfect base of operations.
A bridge. I'm not sure that would make a perfect base of operations. It's a bit less roofy. Hollyhock slate piece has been gained. His enemies are now bursting out the ground.
And here I thought.
Oh, you are the type that want to fight me. Okay. Seems the other one is... I was about to say, the other one isn't going to aggro. Launch! Oh, what the hell? He got up before he launched again. Seems Ray of Punishment worked quite well, though. Did he just leg it? I'm confused. No, he avoided the damage somehow.
I say no.
I'm glad you said no and all. Wow, Addam has one of the slowest launch animations ever. Alright, there's one of them done. Can't always win it all, I guess. Let's use a level 4 blade combo, eh? I'll take this Lazura Slash first of all. Ah, this is what? Evasion. Not just evasion. No. Get close to me! And use their level 4. The bridge was finally fixed. I didn't destroy it. Well, that's a new level 4. I didn't think we'd done that level 4 before.
This takes me back.
Well, that red fog over there looks very interesting, you gotta say.
What have we got here?
Nature makes a fine
In fact, a lot of the
ally.
structures out there looks very interesting, to be fair. Shepherd's Coronet. I think that's what we need to get super strength. Which would allow us to open that big green barrel down below by crafting. So that's interesting. Oh. I want this, but I don't want you. Don't
What have we
aggro.
got here?
Phew. Well, hello. Everything's getting levels on it again. Oh, some miasma. This isn't a very good fighting area when you look at it. You got a Roggle there. You've got this nest over here.
Down to business.
I won't enjoy this.
My friend, put your minds at ease.
Let's just hope the hive doesn't join in. That's what I'm going for anyway.
Plenty more where that came from.
So he's going to topple himself now.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Sucks to be that guy.
Now you know I'm the best.
No, don't evade me. Please don't aggro the bird.
Leave no foe standing.
Stay back! Take this!
Chill stroke.
I'll give you
Oh, we should be able to finish these guys off this time. How did I miss again? There's one.
Just tell me when.
Oh, I didn't get him in time. Evasion mobs are just annoying. Alright, it doesn't look like anyone else is getting stuff done, so we'll just use normal attacks to knock them down.
My
And now we
fury.
can cure the miasma
What are
problem.
you trying to say exactly?
The ether bends as I will it.
Such a hassle to deal with the Titan's farts. It is.
Uses too.
Don't worry.
Wait, what?
Failure
The
paves the
ether
way to
bends at-
success.
I didn't have enough
Don't
power of
worry.
light?
Failure paves the way to success.
So, power of light, Mithra. How do we get you more of that? Use Mithra's favourite pouch item, Bunnet Stuffed Peppers. I think we actually have made that, so I think we can trigger that now. Bunnet Stuffed Peppers, we do have.
That's not bad.
That is literally her favourite. She loves peppers stuffed with bunnies. Such a nice lady. Now let's activate it.
I can't focus only on attacking.
No, but you can focus on the stuffed bunnets. Pepper bunnies.
The ether bends as I will it.
Light has some unexpected uses, too.
Clear miasma? Clearing the darkness? I'd have thought that's what it would do.
This takes me back.
Right, so we got ourselves some wing quartzes, Dharma crickets and more. Yet another better gathering point. Seems that mostly up and down this place is gathering points, to be fair. Whenever I go in a place like that, I expect to be jumped upon. Maybe that's what's happening right now.
A Slithe Jagron. What's an Ethereum monster doing here?
Worry about that later. Come on!
Come on! Why did you restart the music now? That's my favourite bit. It usually goes like yes, but no, they restart the music now. Sad times for me.
Think again.
I'm going around the back.
No more running amok.
There is no
Wow, Lora took a lot of damage then. Wasn't expecting that.
So shall it be.
Let's go get the potion. So Laura's got her HP back.
Come on! Just tell me when.
Won't get him up in time. Sad times.
Come on!
We should stay conscious of our energy. If I must, shall I finish this?
Don't worry, I'll finish it in a second.
No more running amok. Away.
Can I get to a level 4? Oh, what's going on? I was about to nuke you.
Is it over? Milton! Minoth!
You were always slow to finish a job, my prince.
I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
A blade?
He's Minoth, Quaestor Almathus' blade.
Malthus's.
He's one of the Quaestors at Indo. And Malos' driver.
Well, I was expecting, to be honest, after the last session, it was kind of like looking through the blades and going, do you know what we're missing? Obviously, Addam is going to have another blade, but Mithra being his only blade makes it a bit more harder. But if there's a blade coming in, it has to have a darkness element so you can do a full chain. But it's interesting. So he's working with us, but he's someone else's blade. Obviously, he can't power us up, but that's not how blades work so much at this juncture. Little bit confusing that he's part of Team Addam in that sense, but I don't mind the help. So now we've got light and darkness on Team Addam. Milton and Mikhail have been protected. Let's continue the fight. Actually, wait a second. To character screen, thinking about it. Let's have a look at Minoth, who I'm sure we don't know from anywhere. Right, well, he's got a load of WP to spend, so let's level everything to level 2, so he's got, like, the most power he can. Evade enemy attacks during arcs.
This'll work better now.
He also has a switch shot that gives a break on top of everything, so that's cool. He's got an increased accuracy buff from the back row.
This'll work better now.
We have an ether thing that reduces aggro.
I'll make you even prouder.
And boost power of next art.
This'll work better now.
So apart from that, we got Gansho. So his main attacks are adds 50% to damage ratio after cancelling auto attack.
Just you wait for it.
We got Hurricane. Drains 10% of current HP when using the art, evasion during the art.
I'll make you even prouder.
10% HP for a potential dodge of any, like, big attack is not that bad of a price to pay. Increases damage up by 50% when HP is 90% or higher. And that's everything leveled up across the board there as another sub comes in. Pengu! 10 months in a row, nearing that 1 year. Thank you very much. Should we upgrade some of his back art so they get like extra accuracy? I'll make you even prouder. Let's do his switch art. Because I see switch arts being used quite regularly. Apart from that, he has no cores on currently, so let's just quickly give him a blade combo boost. Let's give him, well, night vision? No, I don't know. Well, fast blade switch is not exactly terrible. Okay, increase damage to enemies targeting user. Not kind of what we want. Let's just put that on, I guess. And look, here's the finishing chart. So what do we need to do here? Defeat a Telolik on Olnar's trail in Torna, which is obviously where we're heading. Of course, our trust is going to be low, but it's treating him as if he's Addam's blade. Even though it's said that it's Quaestor Almathus's. So with that checked out and all this stuff looked at a little bit, of course he's going to start with a chip that's way better than anything we can feed on to anyone at this point in time. Let's get in the fight. Gun knives, eh? Let's go.
Heads up, people.
Right, contributing to a blade combo will cause element orbs to start orbiting the enemy. Did notice that. It used to be, of course, that we had to complete a blade combo to get an orb, but now they just happen. You can then destroy them and inflict other special effects by using a chain attack. Press start when your party gauges all 3 bars full to launch an attack sequence where teams take turns hit the foe and an elemental orb with specials. When an orb is hit 3 times, it will be destroyed. A special of the opposite element to an orb on the enemy will count for 2 hits. This last part is key. Here, have a 3 element orb and a party gauge refill. Now you've got all you need to press plus, trigger a chain attack, watch the sparks fly. In fact, we've got 3 orbs, so it just wants us to press start. It's even switched to Lora. So, wind, water, light. Most likely we're going to be able to break the water one on the first go round. So let's get that on. Aggro's turning onto me, is it? Let's get Minoth to attack. And another sub has come in. Thank you, Judicious.
Don't forget me.
And let's get the break.
Your luck has run out.
Destroying an orb has a lot of nice effects. It extends the chain attack, raises the damage bonus, fills up the full burst gauge, and recharges used characters. Normally in chain attack, each team will act once and that's it, but if you manage to destroy an element orb, the attack will be extended by an extra round. If you succeed in the button challenge that appears when the round is extended, the specials you use will going to level up and be recharged. Be ready for it. Are we ready?
Plenty more where that came from.
Oh yeah. Right, when you launch a chain attack, the party gauge will be replaced by the full burst gauge for the duration. With each element orb you destroy, the full burst gauge will fill up a little. If you can fill it completely, a full burst will trigger, dealing massive damage. Additionally, if you defeat an enemy during the chain attack, overkill will begin, dealing more damage during overkill nets you extra experience, WP, and SP. So, of course, we're going to keep attacking what we can. So the opposite of that,
I need you up
If I must.
of wind, is ice. At least in this game, anyway.
Another round of carnage.
So, do we go for the break this turn? Well, no matter what, it will break. No matter what.
Elemental burst.
I'd like to point out most of your bullets didn't hit anywhere near him.
This is the part I like most.
Oh well.
I shall leave it in your capable hands,
Elemental
Leon.
burst.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
So one more turn at a 3rd stage blade level to just go on an attack.
Hayes, deal with it.
Right on target.
Heal base attack. We're not actually going to do as much damage as we would have liked on this guy, to be honest, to start off with.
Right in the kisser.
And Minoth seems to do a fair bit of damage, and he's very flourishy while he does it.
Bridget.
You shall burn.
Excellent.
He's weak to earth. I should have used Hugo.
Finish.
Right. Well, that's our first chain. And the question is, who's on what?
You shall burn.
I wouldn't worry just yet.
Ready to unleash as you command.
Right, I really would like the heal at this point in time, but to be honest, just from normal damage, we are nuking these guys.
Don't you know who I am?
Right on target.
No more running along.
It's too bad the switching with Jin doesn't cause like the extra stuff. So let's finish up with Lora. And there's a first stage play combo too.
I fight for my friends.
And a boss down.
Incredible feeling.
That's not how we want to use chain attacks. There's better ways.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Lora, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin! You don't mean from Torna? But 17 years ago, wasn't he?
Minoth, not a word to anyone.
Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
That was close. Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Well, maybe I should thank him. Or not?
Your core looks kind of different.
Well, I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells. Made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Almathus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
I arrived too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Huh.
In Indal, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Almathus. You can't...
I had hoped once. that the architect might save us all.
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the World Tree not long after. And brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this. Or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malos himself?
His thoughts, I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
Oof. You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
Right then. Well, Jin learnt transmigration in the meantime. And Minoth has already gained enough trust. We got 100-year wave! Well, a boss fight always leads to us getting a little bit extra, not just levels. So, not fast travel we want to go to. Let's continue up the trail now with Minoth with us. A flesh eater, you say? One that can live a long time. One of such rarity, of such stock. So few.
There must be some use for this.
Right then, we got increased damage dealt by 50% on every Vanguard switch for taking part in 50 driver combos. To be honest, they're a lot easier to perform in this game. That's for sure. And Minoth unlocks his second tier.
Oh boy.
So what does he need to go and kill? That's the real question. It shouldn't be anything that's behind us. It should just be mainly using specials, yeah. So when we reach Olnard's Trail, which we probably are on, to be honest, Telolik is what we need to defeat. So I'd imagine by the look of it now, we actually have what should be our entire party makeup, he says. But you never know if it is or not. I'll take the flowers. Let me take them. Well, our next questy point is right here. The campsite, by the look of it, where some more conversation will continue. But it's a bit weird that Minoth is, Malthus's blade, just 2 years separate. It is a bit random that he is just left to walk around. I wonder why Malthus does not have his tools of power ever near him.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have, human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Lora is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indol?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indol have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to Almathus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what Almathus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malos anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo, go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Who is this?
Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him?
Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
So you're trying to take down Malos? We must. He's already sunk the Cassian Titan. We can't just sit back and let him destroy the whole of Alrest. Of course we can, but he's the Aegis man. You can't just go up and try to fight him all on your own. You can when you've got another Aegis in the party. Word. What word? Ah! Even still. In any case, our primary goal is to defend Torna, and not necessarily to bring Malos to a grisly end. Perhaps we can even convince him to end this peaceably. You do that, it'll be a damn sight better than getting yourselves killed for no good reason. Ouch. Minoth here is the blade of Almathus, just like Malos. I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do. You say he's being realistic. I am being realistic. If it's Almathus saying the capital is the target, then it has to be true. You still trust him after everything he's done? Whatever he does, it's for his own benefit. He's just pawns in this game. We all are. It does seem better to act upon the information we do have rather than move around aimlessly. Alright, so what will you do now, Minoth? Now, I join your little travelling troupe. How else am I going to keep tabs on you? I suppose so. If you're going to the capital, I assume you're well equipped for the desert? Well equipped? How? Oh, so you were just going to go in there and collapse some desert fever? Fantastic. Desert fever? An endemic disease caused by fungi. There's no harm to blades, but to humans it can be lethal. Why haven't we heard of this? I forgot. Dumbass, you trying to get us killed before we even find Malos? Let's see to it that that doesn't happen, shall we? We'll need enough medicine for Addam, Hugo, Milton, Mikhail, and me. Okay, we'll have to backtrack a bit. They should have something back at the Resistance camp. We can collect the ingredients. They should be able to make enough anti-mycotics. Mycotics. For all 5 of us humans. What do we need? Tawny carrots and nest extract, I believe. We can get the tawny carrots around the Tornan grasslands. And to obtain the next extract, I thought it said nest extract. We should have to defeat some Similia nests. Okay then, let's get going. What did it say? Nest extract and they changed to next extract then? I'm confused.
Scratch our backs, and we'll scratch
My
yours.
brain is blown by just Nifra randomly going, word. What? What? I think there must have been a typo in there as well. Right, so we can't go to a desert because we need anti-mycotics to be able to survive the fungi within. That said, I'm going to go to camp again because there must be some stuff to create at this point in time. As PJ's gives us sub to Enviously TV. Thank you very much, Peach. It's 196 gift subs at this point. Crazies. I know it's not the record on the channel, but still, crazies. Let's see what you can do. Dramaturgy. Craft pouch items that can improve your battle capabilities.
That last one.
A happy encounter. Damage special gained. I may as well make it.
And fun.
He makes books. He writes stories. Some might say they might be adapted into another formal medium.
Shall we get started?
Time to
Alright,
roll up
we
the
can
old
also make a
sleeves.
Critics fan as well at this point in time. What will we be using if we do that? It's the Scarlet Coil that allowed us to get it. Increases lure range by 2 meters.
Proves I've got what it takes to work the land.
And just makes your arms stronger so you can chuck at people better. Right then. So what I'm actually looking to
Now,
make
let me
is
see.
not a talisman, it is
This one I'm
a
quite
talisman.
proud of.
The far-sighted talisman. It is a talisman. The shepherd's coronet that we managed to get now will also allow
I
us
hope you'll appreciate the embroidery.
to upgrade a certain other person's super strength. So let's chat for a little bit and see what's going on around the campfire. Word. Milton. What's up, Mick? What happens if you get desert fever? Master Addam told me. He said, your lungs get infected and you get sick like you had a cold or something. Oh, well, if that's all it is, maybe it's not much to worry about. Pretty much. But if you're unlucky, it can spread to your skin, joints, bones, liver, and kidneys. And if that happens, you're done. You're done! Done? Let's not worry, Mick. I know Prince Addam. I know he'll get the medicine made for sure. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the follow, enviously. Welcome. Alright, well, that's all good there. This is obviously going to be a fast travel point as well. So let's go over and see if we can make these anti-mycotics. You're done!
That was a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Well, before we do anything, let's just feed a certain something into a certain someone. So that will be you, Hugo. You got a pouch slot free, so a Farsight talisman.
I hope I am never parted from it.
You're going to love that Farsight talisman forever, are you, Aegeum? It's more the point that that has upgraded one more of your stuff. So we've got super strength, and
Use
we've
my
got
power to its utmost.
this second tier one done here. So at this point, it seems to be defeating Dread Catapults at Veletham Hill. Apart from that, Mycotics. Search the grass on the Torna and gather 20 carrots. Done. I pressed Y to see the details. I wanted to see the next bit. Nest extract. Similia nests. Oh no, not the bug nests. Cial, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the channel. So we gotta go defeat the bug nests. That's annoying.
Aren't we intrepid?
Because the enemies we know that are gonna come bursting out of areas like that. There's one of those things called a smeller site. Scratch and sniff minerals. Let's head down to Turkin HQ quickly. Now that we've got our second tier of super strength. I think that was all we needed. Go away, Biblis Puffot.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
Run! Do those things still hurt an absolute ton when they hit you with their electric stuff?
More trouble?
It's fine. I won't die. I know I can make it. There's a ladder over here. It'll be fine. It'll be completely safe, honest. Gotta get ladder time. This game does look great. Have you played XC2, enviously? It's absolutely amazing. Or at least let's put it this way. It definitely gives you your money's worth. That game lasts forever.
Aren't we intrepid?
Right, we're going to get some more panacelling. It's more key item, though. I'm pretty sure we probably don't need panacelling anymore. And it's not enough of an anti-mycotic. Excuse me.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Have we? I deny that ever happened. We're just here for a green barrel. Let's get down and have a look-see. Now that Mr. Stupid Guy is completely dead. And we still need something bigger to get that. But now we should be able to break this, yeah?
My irresistible force.
Slow and steady.
Got it. Wins the race. Right, did we get much in the way of red pollen orbs? Probably like 2. Wasn't even that much in the end.
Nature makes a fine ally.
But if we hit every green barrel along our way, we should be okay. Alright then, so the nests are going to be between here and here. I guess we should start here.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Alright then. Excuse me, don't aggro. Let's get working on some of these nests and hope that not too many big old buggies come out.
These guys should be no problem.
Remain vigilant of your surroundings.
In fact, I should have a lot of, like, affinity points to upgrade other things at the moment.
More trouble?
Never again.
Most important thing is just for me to take down this nest, so it doesn't summon anymore. So we're going to have loads of leggier flyers, are we? Okay, the rest of the guys are going to take that out, no problem. Oh yeah, battle screen. Woo. I think everyone's just fine beating this guy up, and I don't even need to really assist.
I shall use this power for the glory of Mordain.
We even got to level up.
We should come up with some sort of team attack.
This is becoming
What do you
addictive.
A team attack with Addam and... Oh, Hugo didn't even reply. Good guy, Hugo. Doesn't even bother to reply. We should come up with a team attack. We should be all like teamworky. No. Does not reply. Oh, why'd you have to be here? Go away. You actually after the nest or something? I'm really confused. We don't want to aggro the nest before we've cleared the surrounding enemies. So let's get to work on those. I see there's much explanation in the chat about the nature of this game as probably the most ambitious. I always put it this way. The most ambitious, by far, of any JRPG expansion ever. Are you going to get a launch or not? Yep, there we go. And there's the smash. Enemies are taking a little bit longer now.
Bring the pace. Setting power to the max.
We can get Gamma Ray following in here, but I think, to be honest, our enemy will be defeated long before we even get to do anything else. There's another guy in here. Wait, we were killing the bug? We were killing the bug.
Just as you wish.
I've waited patiently.
Someone else can run your fight for now.
I'm feeling Lady Lora.
In comes Hayes. Oh, I feel at odds with the combat system currently. Seems like this nest has already been attacked. Let's heal the party off this. Kill the nest. And work on the Legia Fly. To be honest, it'd probably be good for us to aggro the next one as well at this point.
I feel like I've learned
Right,
something.
we got a key affinity level 4 unlocked for Jin as well from all that fighting. Hayes got level 3 unlocked.
Well, I Suppose I
Oh,
start
so much going
thinking
on.
about the people dearest to me.
I interrupted Addam. No, I just feel like Hugo just blanked him.
Solid
That's
plan.
what happened. 100%.
Right.
Right, so we've got
It's
2
hard not to
of the
end
nest
up
extracts.
grinning like an idiot.
2. Still a lot more to get. Let's go to the affinity chart again and have more of a look-see. So there's
feel
our
my
4th
power
tier
surge.
unlocked.
I'll have to show this off for Lady Lora.
And 1 more gain for Hayes there. Defeat a Pearl Turkin at the Turkin Cliff Colony. Oh, there's actually 1 more I have to do at the Cliff Colony at this point in time. So that's a good thing to spot before we actually continue on too far. They should call this DLC Let Torna
I
Explain.
think we've been spotted.
I don't know so much about that. But to be honest, yeah. You just have to add 1 letter. 1 letter.
Heart of Thorns!
My senses are heightened.
Alright.
I like the way this is going.
Whenever you're ready.
Gotta make sure to pick up the item, to be honest, as soon as possible.
Looks like I'm on dinner duty
As
tonight.
Mithra's now got
Does
enough
anyone
trust
have
to
any
go up to a next
requests?
level as well.
Ooh, do something meaty.
Understood. Steamed vegetables it is.
Wow. Rude.
Rude indeed. Right, we need to walk between points now to be able to get ourselves anything else done. So a Parole Turkin we need to kill. Let's work on that, eh?
It's a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
So that's a Typhon Turkin. Let's get rid of that. Why will you not let me target the other target? I just want to target the other guy. Who are you? You're Typhoon Turkin too. Where's a Parole Turkin? That's Grat. That's Cardine.
And here
That's
I
Typhon.
thought we were being inconspicuous.
Seems like they might be lower down. And then by the time we've walked back, of course, well, technically you only have to warp and that's it. Everything else will respawn so we can start farming out the rest of the nests. You're a Pearl Turkin, yep.
Down to business.
Master Addam,
Rising
it will be
up.
done.
Here they come, like moths to a flame.
It's just him, right? Yep, the rest is still down.
Looking good.
That's perfectly fine by me.
Oh, where that came
Not
from.
working.
Ready to unleash
Right, now launch.
Try this on
It's the totem we're in combat with.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Well, now we're in aggro with everything.
You're wide open. Leave no foe standing. See that?
Watch my back.
I don't like this.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
You're wide open.
Let's kill the Bone Gyana. It's way worse than anything else here.
Open wide.
As soon as we finish this one off, everything will be fine. There's the Grat Turkin next. And everything's down. Right, there's another affinity thing done. And to be honest, a lot of specials were used, so hopefully we'll also unlock some more stuff in the future. It's interesting that the key item
What have we
gathering
got here?
points are staying. I'd have thought they'd have been a one and done kind of event without the game, so obviously not. Obviously not. Just in case you might need some more penicillin in the future, or whatever it was called again.
I'll be of even more use now.
Right then, so that's gained. I think we've got all our kill quests in the area done. So let us go up higher in the Lett area again and kill a couple more nests. We just need 5. I'm pretty sure we have 3.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Why is Jin the only
This takes
blade
me
with
back.
core crystal in his head compared to everyone else who seems to be the chest? Well, I don't know.
And here I
Why
thought
do you
we
look
were
different
being
than I do?
inconspicuous.
Is basically the answer to that, isn't
My
it?
friends, put your minds at ease.
Pretty much the difference altogether, isn't it, really? I wouldn't think into it any further than just thinking, why do you look different to me? Should have got that launch.
Elemental attack.
I keep thinking he's going to go under.
Looking good.
And I'm going to miss the attacks if I do a special.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, there he goes. That's no good.
Dodge this. For my real. It's my turn. I'll attack.
Ah, I'm never going to get it again. I need to start attacking. I can't just wait for a point.
Addam, get back. Swift gale.
How's this?
Lightning blast.
Oh, they got that one. So Mithra comes with the ability to evade next attacks for the entire party as well. That's an interesting buff.
Just tell me. There we go.
My turn.
And then get Minoth in there to use his gunplay to look cool, but not very much else. Hey, he used his special. He got his another infinity chart. Infinity. I'm gonna. How many times have I messed that up over the course of, what is it, 100 and... Are we 20 episodes or more now of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 overall? 120 hours worth of footage. I'm going to mess that up a ton more. Trust me on that. Well, we've got a load of extra skill points in our Infinity chart for our actual players as well. So it's time to actually increase some more stuff. Let's use an art after cancelling an art. I think it's personally a really good skill. Plus the fact that we are likely to use every character now a lot more often. And switch between them works out for me.
More to add to my repertoire.
So let's get some critical there. Let's get the same ability over here. So use arts after arts was over here, but I need to get this first. Initiative 1.
I am always learning.
Allows me to use the Y art as we start. Of course, Hugo's a little bit below the pace.
There's still much experience to gain.
So we'll get that as well. And it doesn't look like I can grab any other arts right now. Lora! Where's your version of that? There we go.
This is how I'll protect you all.
So she's unlocked her 3rd tier as well. Now I just know that I can use art after art after art after art, which is brilliant as far as I'm
coming
concerned.
along in leaps and bounds.
Let's grab that. Oh, I can actually grab increased luck by 20. I know we don't have anything to summon in this version of the game, but, you know, why not? When I can get increases on party members, I think it's a good idea to get it. So Mithra's 4th tier is unlocked.
Looks like you're getting the hang of me.
But we don't have any kind of like abilities to unlock on that yet because we haven't done anything on a 3rd tier.
Fisticuffs favor the prepared.
In the meantime, Minoth has completed his entire 1st chart. So we'll get there. We'll get there.